Hello, everyone watching and listening. Again, this is Eddie Pierre coming to you and appealing to you and to remind you that I am inviting you for tomorrow being Saturday, August the 5th, where we will have here in the studio an open conversation looking into this wave of movement that's sweeping across the globe, known as the LGBTQ plus, a movement that attached to various means. And so I am appealing to you again today to invite you and to remind you to either register, or if not, you can just show up. The informations are available for you on the internet. The locations are there, the address are there, how to get there. I'm sure you all are very savvy and the technological know-how. But I am appealing to you today to invite you one more time to attend this event tomorrow between the hours 5 to 7:30 p.m. Open conversation looking into this movement known as LGBTQ. And the question I pose, you can look at the question on the sign that's toward the street of Lebanon. You people of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, please come and join the conversation. Harrisburg, Palmyra, Enville, Cleona, Myerstown, wherever you are, if you want to travel far and away, please, you are welcome to join the conversation. Open conversation, asking a fundamental question: is the LGBTQ movement that is sweeping across the globe, is it a postmodern new religion? And so we want to look at the aspect of this movement and see what does it mean, what is attached to, what is relating to, what is its purpose? And most of it all, where are we going with this? Is it related to other movement? Is it a precipitous? Is it a precursor to something else? Does it relate or belong to, attach to, or connect to a bigger picture? We will address those questions in an open, professional, respectful, non-confrontational, not a debate, open conversation tomorrow here at the studio of Ensuch Innovation, looking into this movement called LGBTQ. So I am appealing to you once again today, inviting you to pre-register so I know how many people that come in, so we know how to set up the studio, how many chairs to bring downstairs, as I said the other day. But whether you pre-register or not, I doubt it very much. We will run out of place, but you can come in. If you didn't feel like register or you just want to drop by, I am inviting you one more time for tomorrow, Saturday, between the hour of 5 in the afternoon to 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. rather, to join us in this conversation, open conversation, looking into the LGBTQ movement as it's sweeping across the globe. What is its purpose? Where are we going with this? Some of us were not alive to know that there have been, throughout the history of this world, movements like this, and they always relate to or connected to something else. And so I believe it is our fundamental responsibility for you and I, and everyone that's interested, to look into this matter, to examine it, to evaluate it, to take great care in calculating what is going on, where is it coming from, where is it going, what should we do? Well, many of us, now you do know, and I don't think I'm telling you anything you haven't already seen, that the past month of June, we see the global response as those all across the globe express their allegiance to this movement. You turn on your television, You go on the internet, it's in your face, and it's there. We've seen it. And so clearly, there are literally millions of people, if not billions of people, all over the globe responding to that movement. And so we have, all of us, or the rest of us, or some of us, we have a fundamental responsibility to ask ourselves this question. What is this? Where is it going? Where has it come from? What should we do with it? And so I'm sure that there's other ways and means to which you can engage in that conversation. So open conversation here at the studio in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. It's simply another opportunity for those of us who's local here, and whoever you are, regardless of your personal belief, one way or another, you are welcome. Again, that's not a debate, it's not a confrontation, it's not a for and against, it's not a pros and cons, it's not an opposition, it's a conversation. We will have respectful, professional, educational, so we can learn as we engage in this conversation. I think we do have that responsibility, and we do owe it to ourselves, and I believe we do owe it to our children to engage and inform ourselves into this movement. And as I was saying just now, the world have been witnessing this movement like this. And if you look through a history, those movements usually, as they gain momentum, the world will find that later on that those movements always relate to something else, something bigger than what originally was happening. And so there we go again. Except this time, this is very, very peculiar, very particular, something very unique in and of itself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the things it's promoting. The idea that is spouses, and the requests that it's making, and those that participate. Of course, that's what makes it very unique. And so I myself been asking myself all of this question. I'm sharing with you, what is this? Where does it come from? Where is it going? What am I to do with it? How should I respond to it? What is my personal, individual, fundamental responsibility to those who are promoting it? Government, institutions, organizations, school, colleges, you know it. What is our responsibility? I am not telling you what your responsibility should be, but we can certainly engage in a conversation respectfully and share ideas, exchange information, and to learn from each other. There are probably aspects of it many of us don't know and don't see. And if you have that information, if you have personal experience where you can share with us. Again, because of the unique aspect of this movement called the LGBTQ+, is asking us something that many of us have to take a step back and say, am I supposed to express, give, play allegiance, commit to such thing, accept, tolerate, believe, whatever it is asking us to do. And so many of us can feel many different ways about this. And so open conversation is an opportunity for us, respectfully, non-confrontational, to say, this is what I see, this is what I think, and this is how I feel. And you will not be challenged. This is not a debate. It's not about to proving anything wrong and proving anyone right, but to engage in an open conversation. But it's certainly getting our attention, certainly get my attention, and I know it's get the world attention. And so let's engage in this conversation tomorrow, Saturday, August 5th, between the hour of 5 to 7:30 p.m. here at the studio of InSearch Innovation, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. I am inviting you once again to join us in this open conversation, looking into this matter come to be known as LGBTQ+, and see what is it we can draw, learn from this conversation. And I know you've been paying attention, I know you've been listening, I know you've been looking, and I know you have seen, and so I will continue to encourage you on behalf of Mindful Conversation for Critical Time, for the InSearch Innovation, a small organization designed to bring revolutionary knowledge to this transforming world of ours. Listen,